supernova. Lend my arch nemesis to ignorance. Then I in the heart with marks. Ignorance hates when I drop it, but no matter. I think the line is a setup, I can smell it. But ignorance is running rampant. Aight, baby, show me them. I tried to hold on, but before long I dropped. When I awoke, I was locked in the barber shop, trapped in the barber's chair. Oh no, they were trying to cut my hair, but that can't stop the profit.
Yo, Prophet, ignorance is tired of you.
Fighting us, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Washington Wizards players or getting home court advantage.
Easy. If you're banged up, rest. If you're healthy, home court advantage. Easy, easy, Ernie. But the rhythm and momentum are just as important entering the postseason.
You know what, Ernie? Back in the day, everyone tried to...
And how about that view? A beautiful night here in Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. It's the home of the Wizards here in Washington, D.C. as 2K Sports brings you.
Remember, this is the second time these teams will see one another, so they're going to want to ensure things turn out a bit differently this time around. I expect them to be as aggressive as we've seen all season.
Oh, for sure. I mean, they'll have to come out strong and get a different result. Losses happen. It's how you respond that really matters in this league. You got to be able to bounce back.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Freak is out there with Matthews, and it's Blatch in at the 5. Rejected by Nowitzki. Matthews against Beal. The pass to Blatch.
What? Down when he is that open.
They set the pick. Freak with it. He's picked up by Wall. And
where's my foul, ref?
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. They double him with Wall. Pass to Freak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Matthews. Another 3 for Dallas. First quarter. Via screen. Goes up off the pick. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Now here's Freak. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Jumper off the screen, and it's Dallas with another.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be
the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Now here's Freak. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game.
Well, that was Dirk Nowitzki getting in the way of the defense right there. Well done.
Wizards trail by 7. All with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball.
Here's Freak. Up off the screen, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
There's the
where's my foul?
Freak's got 8.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now here's Wall. He isn't playing. Freak.
Come on, Parsons, make that.
No. Now Washington takes it the other way. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
And ironically, their play wasn't that bad. It was just their shot making that went AWOL.
Now here's Matthews. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go.
Oh,
and the basket by Blatch.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've
He's
been
upset.
pounding the glass.
hard
Most of
on
those
the
50-50 balls also
court.
going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Doris Burke.
How about that, fans?
What Rick Carlisle was saying to the Kevin.
There you
And
go
thank
again.
you for that, Doris.
Okay.
Now here's Freak. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Passes it to Williams. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for
Hit
this
me.
lead to get even larger.
Hit me.
Here's Freak, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And no doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding
He bangs it home with one hand.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
There's Beal with the three. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Freak. Matthews, no one around him, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Matthews has got a couple of threes now in the first for Dallas. Now Wall. To the left side wing. It's Nene, high post. Nice ball movement by Washington. Now here's Gortat. D right on him, and that one's good. Gortat's got his. He's got 11.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Beal. 17 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. And a clever pass fake kept the defense closing in.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
For John Wall. A wonderful string of games. He's getting around 16 points a game, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up,
This offense has really performed at a high level.
And he makes both free throws. Wizards trail by 14. Dellavedova kicks to Neal. Gortat with a screen on Williams. Neal dishes to Dellavedova. Off target from three-point range.
and already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5, as you mentioned. That didn't take very long, did it? Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Now here's Freak. He's got 12, 14. And here's Freak. He's got 14. Feeds it to O'Quinn. And here's Matthews from the arc. Neal pulls it in. Washington has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Dellavedova kicks to Neal. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Good D by Matthews. He dishes it to Freak.
I'm on fire. Oh,
Good
come
on
on.
the three. From the
Come
Wizards, they're
on.
shooting to start
Come
out
on.
this game about 43%. Rebound by Dellavedova.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
For Washington, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
Really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Ejuan Moore is checked in for the Wizards. Here's Freak. He's got 14. With John Wall and Bradley Beal. Wall said that Beal is known for his appetite. You think John Wall's hungry for a championship in D.C.?
Yeah, I would certainly think. Well, not really. I've seen that dude eat exactly the way John described it. It is an unbelievable sight to behold. You literally cannot comprehend how anybody can scarf up that much food and still hoop.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Dallas, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Deron Williams out there with Freak, and it's Biyombo at center. Washington shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. Here's Moore. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. He feeds it to Dellavedova. It's hauled in by Jose Calderon. Mavericks leading by 7. Matthews into the lane. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Matthews. And that's 18 points for Freak.
Open men to come away with a healthy assist total, too. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Freak. Off the pick. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Dellavedova, solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Dellavedova's got his first points of the night.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Dishes it to O'Quinn. Here's Matthews, plenty of space. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
They set the screen. .151 left to play in the first inning. And here we go. Washington fast break.
Hello?
Jadi那个 computer 在楼下没有拿到，然后 computer 那包蓝色的里面有那个 span cake 和那个 mayonnaise cake 啊，一定要放在冰橱。你要是没有吃的话，明天就坏了。
哦。
你那个 span cake 还OK，那个 mayonnaise cake 啊，那个罗蒂。
没有吃就放冰橱。
Here's Dellavedova. Can't get it to go. Here's Freak.
Challenge me, nigga.
This is crazy. Every
Dare?
shot they're taking
Challenge
right
me
now
if you
is
dare.
finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
And 101 left in the first half of basketball. And Dudley kicks to Dellavedova. And another miss by Washington.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Let's make their last game against the Utah Jazz.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And he gets it to go.
Freak. No shot clock. No, fuck.
Three-pointer. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could, and boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many uncontested runs to the hoop, but even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterized time.
The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Jared Dudley out there.
Force that miss. Well done.
Inside. And Matthews with the basket on the assist by Freak. Freak's got assist number 8 now on the night. And Wall kicks to Dudley. Matthews against Beal. Now the dish to Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Nailed from three-point land. Wall's got 8.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
And no doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Nowitzki with the screen on Wall. He's covered by Matthews. And he gets the bucket. And 12 points here for Beal.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
For Dallas, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. The first free throw is good. Ball somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Wall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's just run of the mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Freak. Rebound,
what?
Washington. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
It really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
And Greg, you know how it is. At some point, you just got to make
11 tries.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Get ready to go, Wizard Girls.
While we're on a short break, we've got some time to break down the steal leaders at the shooting guard position over the last month. 5th is Bradley Beal.
And this is a very intense group. I mean, those steals don't come by accident. I mean, they've gotten him through the...
Looks like.
Wall dishes to Beal. Back to Wall. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive by Washington. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Looking at the Mavericks over the last 10 games, Kevin, this is how they compare to the rest of the league. First in scoring, first in assist, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Nene outside. There's the pick. Can they get it? He takes it up. Williams. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Boy, that's a tough one. but he did all he could there, using the leaner to get the shot off.
And Neal kicks to Nene. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Nene's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
They set the pick. Freak with it. 32 points in the game. They double him with Nene. Parsons for 3. Washington with the rebound. Nene's got 4 rebounds in this game. All with it. Outside, Wall. He kicks to Neal. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Damn it.
So it's Washington now. The feed to Nene. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Win game.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Just 3 to shoot. On its way from Parsons for 2. And the jumper is good. Parsons got 6 points. Wizards trail by 21. And Wall kicks to Beal. Tipped away.
Hey.
From deep, Beal. It's rebounded by Dallas. Freak's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
To really work for it.
Ball kicks to Beal. Williams a screen on Parsons. Now here's Beal. He's got 12. Williams a screen. Beal dishes to Gozan. Now, get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Dallas. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, Oklahoma City right behind them, just 1 spot down.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they're well above the position they were expected to be in at this stage. Now the lead grows.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Wall, picked by Williams. There's Neal with the 3, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 9th assist in the game now. Mavericks leading by 21. And here's Freak. He has 38 in the game. Williams comes with a double team, launches it, and Darren Williams with the 3. Williams has got 9 points.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Freak with it. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
I'm so mean.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
And it's Dellavedova missing.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him.
Come on.
I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
That was wide open.
Wall passes to Neal. Gets a very good look and converts. Neal's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man is going for the jugular.
Right side, Wall pulls up on the wing, but they'll get another chance. And that one's good. It's now 8 points for Marcin Gortat.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's O'Quinn. Foul call. Here's Dellavedova. He's got 5. from 12 feet out. That misses, would have counted had it gone in. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. From the Wizards, they're shooting 41% for the game. On the court for the Mavericks. Freak, he's in at point guard. Watch out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Ramon Sessions. And it's Matthews in at the 3.
That shot was made possible by the work of Nene setting the screen.
Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Beal, guarded closely. Offensive rebound, May. And he lays it straight in.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's Freak. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
The pass to Dudley. Moore
at the other end.
It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Got it.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Bucket.
Freak's got 48.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Well, who's this one now? I want to score 50
really
points.
Slicing and dicing them right now.
And Moore kicks to Nene. They set the pick. Out of bounds. Dallas.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
For the Wizards.
Hey, coach. Calderon's hurt. He fouls off on the ground. He's hurt.
Is checked in for Washington. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for John Wall. And Dallas also making a switch. Williams is checked in. Now, Freak. Williams with the block.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
Come on, coach.
And
easy, coach.
Technical
easy.
There is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it
moving.
Be moved.
Off the pick.
I got it.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
There's a screen by Gortat from the arc. Neal's shot is off.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Tries again. Oh, Quinn can't hit.
I still should have a few more.
Moore is checked in for Beal.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Off the pick. Freak dishes to Foster. No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Williams, that's good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get the ball.
That's a two from Dellavedova. Another one falls for Washington.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Freak with it.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Knocks it loose.
Holy crap.
Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Neal's got the ball. Another shot. Cannot hit. Now the Mavericks take it.
Kau nak screen dulu, ah?
And so it's Dallas with it. 4 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
More. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Freak.
Oh.
No luck. Gortat with the defensive effort. On offense, here are the Wizards. They're on a 14-4 run.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win. For
Still nice to get that sweep.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
1:05 left to play in the final quarter. 3-pointer, Talavadova, and that one's good.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Here's Freak. Nowitzki a screen. Here's Freak. And he gets it to go. Freak's got shot is no good.
Okay.
Here's Dellavedova. Passed in an A. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Williams. The shot no good.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
So we see the